Emmanuel, there are certain voices in sports that become a part of people's lives. Like you alluded to earlier, the soundtrack of people's childhood. Mine as well. People remember where they were for certain John Sterling calls. Like, for example, I'll never forget in the 2000 World Series where I was during that Paul O'Neill Benitez at bat and how Sterling was really like going after it. Is there any specific call that you connect to as a child or along your career that becomes a part of your soundtrack of your childhood?
No doubt. I think back to 2009 and the Yankees' last World Series, Thrilla from Godzilla with Hideki
That's so
Matsui, who is one of my personal favorite players of all time. And just to have John have such a distinctive and awesome call on those home runs that took you along for the ride. And I remember that year as well, like Mark Teixeira and Johnny Damon going back to back all the time. And of course, he had the back to back and a belly to belly, right? But the You're on the Mark Teixeira is right up there in my pantheon of John Sterling calls. So those definitely resonated with me. And I remember even more recently, before I became part of the Yankee broadcast team, 2022, Aaron Judge is chasing Roger Maris, and every at bat is an event. Every at bat is theater because everyone's wondering, can he get it done? We had those cut-ins on national TV as well. And I remember number 62 vividly, and the way John Sterling not only punctuated the call, which sort of, if you were a diehard Yankee fan, gave you chills the way he punctuated it, but he also so perfectly demonstrated the significance of what was going on and summed it up to three Yankee right fielders, the Babe, the Jolly Roger, and now Aaron Judge. And he did it so simply and perfectly where that call lives in history, and you can go to that call and you can figure out exactly what Aaron Judge hitting 62 meant. And I found that one to be amazing.
That's awesome. And I think what you just said gets overlooked in announcing is the mincing of words. The true great ones can do it, and their words aren't wasted.
What the polish won't say, pull the stool up, the rounds on the way.